Hey there, it's Vina. So good to see you again. So, I can see that you are sort of starting to wind down, and I thought if you're up for it, it'd be nice to do a bit of a skincare routine. What do you reckon? Do you feel like that? Cool. I'm glad you said that because I have got a 5-step routine planned out already. I know I often see those like 10-step skincare routine, and it's always these people with like beautiful, like bouncy glass skin, and it just like looks perfect, and they use all these products that I don't understand. But that's people on Instagram, and I don't trust it. So today we have 5 steps. And even then, that's a bit of a stretch. So I'll show you what I've got. Step 1, first of all, is just cleaning your face. So I'll just, give you a little bit of a wash and make sure that you've got a nice clean slate to start with. Step 2 is this little guy. Well, this is a 2-part step. This is squalane, which, if I'm completely honest with you, I don't know what this is or what it's for. But it says pure squalane for surface hydration. So I guess that's that. But what I want it for is that this is sort of like an oily sort of consistency, like it's like smooth and slippery, which is perfect for the real star. These guys. I love these so much, so they had to be included. They've just been in my fridge and they've just come out, so they're nice and cool. And with the nice slick, slippery skin you'll have from the squalane, I can give you a lovely, soothing face massage with my ice globes. So that's what the squalane's for, really. It might have other benefits that I don't know about, but mostly for these. So that was step 2. Step 3, we have a little under eye serum. So this is just like a little roller that just goes on your under eyes, which we'll follow with step 4, which is a moisturizer. And this is new, so I'm still excited about using it. And also the bottle is glass and it's really thick, so it's really heavy. It just feels great to hold. So generally excited about step 4. I'm going to finish off with step 5, which is a AHA BHA toner. It's a spray. So that will round us off. And there you have it. Does that sound okay to you? Perfect. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? I'll dive right in with the micellar water. So for this, I have a couple little cotton face pads. These are what I usually use to wash my face. Should we do both of them? Yeah. It's just easier than buying loads of disposable cotton pads because you can just stick these in the washing machine once you've used them all. Okay, so I'll start on your forehead and work my way down. So you can close your eyes if you want. I'm just going to clean. Make sure that I get everything off your face. Any residual dirt or makeup or anything, oil. This is good for that. Good stuff. So let's move down to your temples. And next onto your eyes, so please close them for that. I'm just gonna be really gentle, okay? I don't want to rub too much on your eyes, so I'm just gonna very gently sort of buff those. Okay, so let's move down to your nose, just on either side. There we go. And sort of under your eyes to your cheekbones. And I'll be gentle here as well, because I know your under eyes can't take too much aggression. Mine can't anyway. My whole eye area, the skin is so sensitive. And I think that might just be me as well, because I've got very sensitive skin as is. But the skin is really thin there, so you need to be careful and not rub it too much. Okay, anyway, cheeks. There we go. Now your jaw, your chin. And you know what I'm going to do as well, which I've only recently started doing and probably should have been doing for a lot longer, is I'm going to do under your chin here. And I don't know if this is a problem unique to me, but I sometimes get spots under here because I assume I lean on my hands like this all the time, and I guess there's probably dirt on your hands that gets on your skin, and I just never washed that part of my face when I did my face routine for a long time, which now I'm thinking about it I should have been doing, so let's do it for you. Okay, let's give you one little once over. I think you're looking pretty good now. Pretty clean. So we can get started with the fun part. So, like I said, step 2 was the squalane. And if you know, do you know what this is? I don't. I just assume because it's skincare, it can't be bad for you. So, you get the texture you want for the ice globes. And maybe you get some other benefit. It's a win-win. But it's this little dropper. So I'm just gonna... I guess I won't drop it right on your face because then it will just escape before I can get to you. I'll put it on my fingers since I'm gonna have to massage it in anyway. But I have clean hands, I promise. So let's take a couple drops of that. I'm just going to sort of massage it in. So, a little seems to go a long way with this. Because also I don't want you to be dripping. I just need you to be lubricated enough for a smooth ice globe experience. So I'm not going to put any on your eyelids or anything since it's not going there. But I'll do a lot on your cheeks and on your forehead. And then let's just grab a little bit more to put on your lower face. Your jaw and your chin is what I mean by that. feeling nice and oily? It feels alright, right? It doesn't feel like heavy. I use this every now and then, and it does soak in after a couple of minutes, so probably by the end of the ice globe part, you won't feel it anymore. It'll have settled, absorbed a bit. Okay, I think we're good to go. So let me just rub in the excess oil, because I don't want to get my ice globes all oily. Okay, close that off. So, the fun part. Feel free to close your eyes for this one. So, let me just get these out of the way. I'm going to start under your eyes, here. Oh, isn't it nice? These are really nice and cool, which I love, so I hope you love it. But I like to use these like on a day where I have a good bit of time before I have to leave the house, and I can do like a nice slow and relaxed morning routine. I'm gonna do a bit now, and it just like helps depuff my face a bit when I'm just woken up and I'm still a bit puffy. But mostly it just feels really nice, and it's kind of like refreshing, which in the morning is nice because it helps me sort of wake up a bit. But also I imagine it's quite nice now before bed. Well, I don't imagine because I have done it. But it's just soothing. I guess it's the same as like how some people will meditate or, you know, just do something like that to sort of calm themselves before bed. This is my calming thing. It's yours tonight. Okay. I'm gonna do your jaw like this, and your cheeks sort of just like under the bone. So I'm gonna go up here. And I'm not gonna lie and pretend that this noise isn't part of the thing I love about it. I did it earlier when I was getting these out of the fridge, and it made the noise when I wasn't expecting it, because I just hadn't thought about it, and it gave me one of those like full body shivers. Like, not really necessarily even in a positive way. Like, I find the sort of back of my neck is very sensitive, and sometimes when someone like walks behind me, it makes me, because I think about the sensation of them touching my neck, even though obviously no one's doing that. But even sometimes I just think about someone touching my neck, it makes me, you know? Yeah, for some reason, this sound did that to me. But now I'm prepared for it and I love it. And I hope you love it as well. Okay, so we did a bit here, a bit there, a bit up here. Let's do all the way up, from bottom up past your eyes. I'll do one side first. I imagine this probably also has like lymphatic drainage benefits. or something like that. Seems like the kind of thing. Because, you know, like people do face massage and stuff for that. And it's normally like outwards motions. So, you know, maybe you're getting some of that goodness as well. But like almost everything I do, it's primarily motivated by feels good. You know, the feels good factor. I'm very unmotivated to do things that are good for me that do not feel good, like exercise or eat healthily. You know, just the key components of health. I'd struggle to do those because I just don't ever want to be doing something that isn't fun for me. Okay. I'm just going to give your forehead another go, and then I think we can start to cool down with these. No pun intended. So, sometimes I do that where they clink together a little while I'm on your face, and I think, how hard would I need to hit these together for them to smash? I'm not going to test it out, but like, they look pretty thin, like the glass looks pretty thin. I feel like I could do it by accident. And of course I'm being gentle, so I'm not going to, but I wonder how often that happens to people, if it does. Okay. Let's leave it there, shall we? Give it one last. Yeah. Amazing. Right. So, I hope you're feeling nice and soothed now. And we can move on to step 3, which, if you remember correctly, is this under eye serum. So this is from Pixie. It's the 24K Eye Elixir. I don't know what the 24K part refers to. It's not carrot. Who knows? It says it's a energizing peptide serum, and it says it's a potent formula infused with rejuvenating ingredients to help reduce an appearance of fine lines, fatigue, and puffiness. Use AM and PM daily. So, gently roll applicator under eye from inner to outer corner 2 to 3 times. Let's do it. So, let's start on this side 2 to 3 times. Let's do 3 for good measure. I'm just going to roll it under your eye. 1, 2, and 3 times. It doesn't smell like anything. I don't know why that surprises me. It shouldn't, I guess. Let's do the other eye. 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, well, let's let the peptides do their thing while I tell you about step 4. I really forgot. There were not that many to remember, but I did forget anyway. Step 4, which was my new moisturizer. And I would like you to keep an open mind when I tell you about this one, because this is Black Snail and Peptide 9 moisturizer. It's called Perfect Emulsion Brightening and Wrinkle Improvement, it says. So this is from a brand called Farmstay, which is a Korean brand. So I actually can't read anything else about it because it's obviously all in Korean. But I got this in TK Maxx. And before you go, snails, bear with me. You might have heard about it actually. But snail, what's it called? Mucin. The goo, snail goo. It's really good for you. And I don't know who discovered that or how, but let people do their thing. This is got snail goo in it. And supposedly that's really sick. We love it. There's this one really famous brand that makes the snail mucin skin product that really like popped off in the Western world, which is from this company, from, I don't know how to say it, Cosrx, COSRX. They had one super well reviewed snail mucin product, which they did also have when I went to TK Maxx and got this one, but it was twice the price. And as far as I'm aware, this is the same thing. And they're both Korean, so I don't know why that gives me some hope that they might also both be good quality. Anyway, this is the one I got in the end. And it feels expensive because it's just so like heavy and thick. I feel like I could like club someone over the head with this and it would do some real damage. But it's really nice in this like matte, well, it's not matte anymore because it's oily now because of me, but this like matte glass bottle, it just feels great. But anyway, it's not like, I was expecting that it was going to be thin. It's like a, you can see there's like a pump head tip, I don't know what this is called, and it's like a cream, like this, it gets thick. So, I expect good things from this. I have high expectations. So I'm just gonna sort of pat this into your skin, I guess. I'll do some dots and then rub them in. So let's do one on your cheek, one on this cheek, one on your nose, your forehead, your nose, and your chin. And let's do a little bit on your neck, just with the rest that's on my fingers there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wipe it in. Let's start with your cheeks. Okay. And it has a really slight smell. It's quite nice, but it doesn't smell like perfumey, which always gives me, a bit of faith. Because I feel like when something smells really perfumey, I feel like, they cared more about making it like in an attractive package than actually effective. Although obviously some good products also have perfume in them, but a lot of people's skin reacts poorly to chemicals like perfumes. So I always think that when something's unperfumed, I trust it a little bit more. And this is, but it has some kind of smell that I can't describe. Maybe this is what snails smell like. I've never tried. Okay, so your nose looking good. I'm just gonna do, could you close your eyes, and I'm just gonna wipe a little bit on your eyelids too, up between your eyes. Okay, and then let's do your forehead. Just want to get it in enough that it absorbs properly. So do your chin, and that's pretty much it. Oh, your neck. Well, your neck I already sort of half blended because it was just what was left on my hands. Okay, so let's just rub the rest of it in. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Alright, so I'll just give that a minute to soak in. And we can take a look at our fifth and final step, the toner. Yeah, so like I said, this company, COSRX, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or whether it's meant to be like Cosrx, but this is the one that's got the famous snail stuff. But this is snail free. This is just a like toner. See what it says. It says, with low pH formula made from purifying botanical ingredients, this toner refreshes, soothes, and softens the skin. So that's good. It says, spray the toner onto a cotton pad and gently wipe onto face, avoiding the eye and mouth area. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spray it straight onto your face because why waste a good cotton pad? But the difference is that instead then of wiping, I like to spray it on and sort of like tap it in. I don't know why I've never read that before and I just haven't been doing it. But I guess, you know, it's going on your skin all the same. So how's that? Okay, that's nice and blended in. So I'm going to give you a spray now. I'm just going to cover your eyes a bit. Oh, it has a really like powerful spray nozzle. I always get a bit shocked by it. Alright, so you're just, you know, you look a bit dewy, so I'm gonna tap. Start with your cheeks. Also, like, it's absolutely probably in my mind, but I always feel as if this is like circulation, what's the word? Inducing? I don't know. I feel like this is good for your skin circulation because it like does something, and it's probably not true at all, but let me believe it. Maybe I'll get placebo effect nice skin. Anyway, how are you feeling now that you've got your extensive half routine? Good? Well, I hope even if you're not really too bothered about the skincare aspect of it, that you at least feel calmed. Like, it's been soothing for you, I hope. I know it always is for me. Okay. I think you're done there. So, with that, that's all 5 steps complete. And you do look quite radiant, if I might say so myself. Maybe just because you have a few products on your face and you're sort of like glowy. But you know what? You look nice. So I hope that you also feel nice and relaxed, and that I could help you wind down a little bit tonight. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it now that I've poked and prodded at you for a good while and let you enjoy your time in peace. But I had fun, and I hope you come back someday when my routine has evolved to 10 products. Alright, well, I'll see you next time. Till then, bye. I want to say a huge thank you to my mid-Orium Cycle tier patrons, who are Kossikas, Max, and Belly Button. Thank you all for sticking by with me, especially over my extended Christmas break. But I'm back now and I'm still grateful. Thank you for your support, and also thank you to the rest of my patrons for supporting me over on Patreon. But I'll see you guys all next week.